Hi, it's day 26 of 100 days of meditation. And today, I think I'm going to be doing my visualization meditations always. So I did that first. And then I was listening to another sound that came up. And I'll probably post a link, not probably, I will. I'll post a link to the music on the comments below. I maybe post it to extra information down there. So again, the meditations are awesome. Like the visualization meditation. That's really, I'm loving it. I'm just seeing so much more. Just creating so much more, the clarity of it all. I did not do the water thing today. My waterfall light, I did not do that. I like doing that. No, it just didn't happen. After I finished my visualization meditation video, I went into this music. Now this music is 832 hertz, I think. I can't remember exactly the number. But what it did say, it's something to clear any negative thoughts or any fears. It's actually, you know what's so interesting? That when I read the description of the sound, it says this sound is related to light. Is the vibrations frequency for light. So, hey, I use light in my meditation, and it's supposed to just clear negative thoughts, and it's supposed to help clear anything that's self-sabotage. That's what it also said, any self-sabotaging thoughts, and it gives you courage to do the things that you set out to do. And of course, I love what it said. So I'm like, and you know what's something? It's the power of the word. If you guys don't know about the water guy, what's his name? It's Asian guy. I'll actually put a link down there too. Oh my goodness, I wish I remember names. Shimo, I can't get it. Anyway, but this man studied vibration in water, and everything is vibration. So we actually do know this, and that's a lot of it's just a lot of information out there. The solfeggio sounds, and this guy, this Asian, is Dr. Jimomoto, something that, why it's coming, Jimomoto. I can't remember, but something like that. But I will have the link for you guys in this video down in the comments, or down in my thingy thing somewhere. Okay, but he studied the vibration and sounds in water, and how also words, the power of words. Like he would say to the water, I love you, or you're beautiful. And he froze the water, and he cut little crystals, and he just sliced the water into little pieces and looked under the microscope, and they became beautiful crystals and beautiful shapes. And when he used negative things like I hate you, or even the word, the name Hitler, he froze that water and took pieces of it and looked under the microscope, and they were really distorted, ugly, dark, just shapes. Really interesting, because we are made of water. We are made of 80% water, our bodies, our bones, everything. So the study is that when you use positive words, right, you create positive things. Negative words create negative things. but the power of the word. And so anything that has any positive thing, it's like get rid of, you know, negative things, and this sound is gonna help you. It's the light sound. And so you guys already know that I walk into this waterfall of light. I have to get you guys that video. It's another meditation that this guy did. That's how I got this meditation, this exercise to walk into this waterfall of light. I'm gonna get him. I like him too. And I think you guys should watch him too. He's kind of cool. You know, some of his things, you know, you just have to have an open mind about it. So if you have certain views of how things should be, you know, if you're very religious and spiritual, some of his thing might not work for you. But I like him, and I like what he talks about. So anyway, back to this sound, 832 hertz, which is about clearing into the light vibration and the power of the words. So I did not go into my waterfall of light. I just listened to the sound, and my mind just woof, it went everywhere. And what I wanted to share, what came up, is the notion of it being humble. The notion, can it be a notion? Just be humble, and what that meant in my thoughts. I remember I used to be very, very, there was a time in my life, this is my spiritual walk. I understand that, and I love God, and I do believe in Jesus. And I guess I want to be as close to the way of Jesus as possible. Just loving and accepting everyone for who they are, and just love on your neighbor. That's it, right? Without these judgments, because he only judged those who were lying about the word, and right? Anyway, I'm not going to go into that. But when I was a new Christian and I decided to stop doing the things that were unchristian-like, I would judge my friends who were still doing certain things that were unchristian-like. So I became very, I can't, you know, hang out with you anymore because you do this, or you shouldn't be doing this. Like, I'm their mother, you know, and people are like, excuse me, you used to do this with me, you know, a few weeks ago or whatever. But before I became holier than thou. And I'm just saying that I did my spell of just really sinking my mind into the Bible and studies, and then things happened that changed me. So things happened, and what changed me was the fact that I realized that nobody's perfect, and that I wasn't perfect, that I was judging people, and I was still doing certain things that were not, you know, judging in itself was something that's so unchristian-like, right? He said, "He who is without sin cast the first stone." And I was like stoning people, but not looking at myself, at all the things that I was doing. I was lying in lying in certain things, and still fornicating, you know, like, that's the stupidest thing, right? To say, oh, you shouldn't be doing drugs, or you shouldn't be, but I was, you know, I will be clean, and as far as not doing certain things in my life because I was in a church body, and then I will take a break and go hang out and sin and do, you know, things that were sinful in the Bible, right? So, humble thyself, Sergia. I surely humbled myself because I know that I'm not perfect, and as much as I try to be, I am not. And but that's what came up for me today in my meditation, and how we judge people so much because of either how they look, Like, you know, I'm sure I'm judged on these videos like, oh, she's crazy. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna say. Either she's onto something or she's crazy. And that you can't make the whole world happy. And I know that I don't know everything, but I do know this. I do know that I want to help. I want to be of service in a way where you could be enlightened to yourself. That we could just start studying ourselves instead of studying other people. Study yourself. I'm here studying myself and I'm blasting it on YouTube and Facebook. But to just maybe bring an awareness, an awakening out there, to start studying yourself and start studying the people on Facebook and, oh, look where she at, or who's she with, or look what she's wearing, and like, why did she put that picture there, or like, that is so hot. Like, these judgments that we have on others, and no one's perfect, and we're trying to figure it out. And I think meditation will allow you to ask questions about yourself. You start seeing things that have happened to you, and you just ask yourself, why do I think the way I think? Why do I say the things I say? Why is it that I'm the way I am? You know, why is it that I just don't trust people? Why is it that what is it? What's out there? What can, God, awaken me to a better me, and that's all I desire for myself, for my children, for my family. But I desire that for the world. I do. That we can humble our hearts and work on ourselves. Michael Jackson, starting with the man in the mirror, and we don't really dissect what that really means and what that really entails. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's not just looking at yourself in the mirror. It's looking at yourself within, from within. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of reading. It's a lot of studying. It's a lot of classes you have to take. It's a lot of meditation. It's a lot of self-development for a higher self. Is no joke. And it's like, why am I not making the money that I want to make? What is it that I'm doing with my time? Who are the people that are around? Why am I keeping this certain person in my life? Why am I keeping poison in my body? Like, what is it that we want for ourselves, And so I want to leave you with that, like, humble thyself and study thyself so that we could get to the true self. Thank you for listening. Press like if you like. Subscribe. God bless you. I love you. Mwah.